Microphone. Microphone check. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus. Live streaming from your mama's. I'm a little hungry. Pop a little breakfast on me. I'm kidding. Calm down. All right. Good morning, everyone. Tom, aka Nostradamus, aka Diamond Nuts. Let's see what's going on in the markets. It's already a rough morning. I'm having technical difficulties. The technical difficulties in my body. I'm getting old. All right, I'm pulling up Tastyworks really quick. Really don't care much about the stock market as of late, but you know, you still want to know what's going on. We're not trading much over there, but let me tell you what, boys and girls. Stock market crashes, crypto's going with it. Speaking of crypto, another bipolar day in crypto. I don't know who's going to win, the downers, the uppers. Just still kind of hovering around that triangle everyone won't shut up about. Lots of people bearish, lots of people bullish. I'm obviously long-term bullish. Did you wake up? Did you do your morning exercises this morning? Did you prepare yourself for today? Could be the day that crypto goes into a very long bear winter. Please, if you have not mentally prepared yourself for this, do that now. Even though I do not think that's what's happening, you want to prepare yourself for that every day, so that way, you know, it's accumulation time. You just spend the next 1, 2, 3 years accumulating as much as you can, and then we'll be rich in 2024, 2025. Or the scenario I think that's likely going to play out is it's going to go up. It might go sideways for a while. It might go down. But I think all roads lead to new all-time highs still this year. All right, let's pull up Tastyworks real quick. Stock market opens in 2 minutes. I have no idea what's going on. The NASDAQ is up 2 points, aka basically flat. What's gold doing? Gold's down $10. It's just been hovering around that 1900 level for a while now. E-mini S&P future is up 7. It's not very often when the ES is up higher than the NASDAQ, but it happens. I mean, I've seen days where the ES is up and the NASDAQ's down quite a bit. All right, there you go. Let's see what's going on in Tesla really quick. That's my big position over in the IRA. Coinbase. I think Coinbase just announced their class action lawsuit against them. Doesn't really be affecting the price much. It's flat. We got a lot of miners over here, Mara and Riot. You know, they're trying to recover with the price of Bitcoin. Mara is basically flat today. No surprise, Bitcoin's up about 785 on the futures, and Riot's basically flat too. Tesla down about $1 in pre-market. Tattooed Chef, I love me some Tattooed Chef. It's basically flat. All right, let's head on over to crypto. Let's take a quick look at the markets. Then we're going to talk about my new favorite hobby, man. I've been figuring out how to do this DeFi stuff. I got to tell you, it's really interesting. I highly encourage, highly recommend that you guys and gals, we're not sexist over here, you guys and gals all learn how to do this. There's going to be a very bright future. Being your own banker, I mean, that's just one of the things I love about crypto and DeFi. Now, don't get me wrong, there's trade-offs to everything. So there's a lot of trade-offs. There's more risk in doing this stuff that we're going to look at, and we can discuss that a bit. So all right, let's see what the old Bitcoiner's doing. Bitcoiner's just hovering right at the middle of the triangle. Which way is it going to break? I have no idea. We had a little breakdown. Turned out to be a little fakey. Wheel grind fakey. I don't know. Is that actually a skateboard term? Ethereum, what's Ethereum? I got to tell you, the altcoins is what's killing me right now, man. Bitcoin dominance is starting to surge a bit. I'm wondering what the Bitcoin dominance is at, but Ethereum has been down a bit. Ethereum is actually now down a very long-term trend line. That support might now be resistance. We'll see. It is kind of, I did recently adjust it to a longer trend line that it is adjusted to as of late. It did come down and touch that so far today and wick out. So we'll have to see. Cardano, such a disappointment as of late. It's nearing the edge of its triangle. Which way is it going to break? I don't know. I gotta tell you, I don't know. Hopefully up. There's all the Goguen stuff coming in the pipeline. Pretty excited about that. I think there's a decent chance we do start getting a rocket liftoff. Just like I do think there's a good chance with like your Kusama and Polkadot that we talked about yesterday. You know, all these are in a triangle right now. They're all in a holding pattern. Ah, Wyckoff this, Wyckoff that. Was there a Wyckoff? I mean, you can pull the Wyckoff up in just about, you can pull it up there. There ain't no Wyckoff in Cardano, it doesn't look like. Ethereum, you know, not really. Just a parabolic move up and then back down. All right, let's talk about Aave. Let's talk about DeFi. Let's talk about some, let's do some walkthroughs. We're actually going to do it. I just recently learned how to do this. This is not financial advice. There are risks here. But one of the things I've learned, like I got really good at option trading. And I did it by learning, right? Like it could be really confusing. And I'm not talking about buying puts or what every YOLO on Robinhood does right now. Just buy a bunch of calls. Like that now they're probably buying them in AMC. Is that the cool thing to do, right? Just YOLO your weekly Taco Bell salary on AMC calls. I'm talking about selling cash secured puts. I'm talking about selling put spreads. I'm talking about selling call spreads. I'm talking about selling premium where it's at. There's ways to defend against it. I'm talking about selling jade lizards, reverse jade lizards, iron condors, iron flies. Lots of ways to diversify and be capital efficient in the options market. I actually look forward to that type of liquidity and ease happening in the crypto market. Saint Gang Gang in the house. Good morning. The most important question of the day. How are you today, sir? I gotta tell you, man, you're gonna take me off to. I'm tired, man. Compounding tired. Been working on this firewall cut over and it's kicking my ass. You wouldn't happen to know how to make a Palo Alto firewall do an ISP failover when the secondary connection is a natted DHCP cradle point, would you? Because that one's been kicking my ass for the last 2 weeks. Anyway, thanks for asking. Other than that, I'm tired, sir. How are you doing today, sir? Good morning, Saint Gang Gang. All right, enough rant. Working for the weekend. I'm gonna spend all weekend recovering, man. I'm gonna spend all weekend taking a nap. Actually, I'm gonna go. So we're gonna go do some Milky Way photography tonight. Never really done that before. I'm rusty as hell on photography, man. I got my nice camera right here that gets this nice 4K video on it. I gotta watch a couple YouTube videos. Just a little practice run tonight, and then next month we're gonna go up into the mountains and do it some more. Maybe it's a hobby, more of a hobby that I can turn back into. Anyway, I digress. Let's say the 3 words. Nope, not gonna do it. All right, so Aave. Here's my Aave dashboard. So I'm gonna show you guys some examples of what I've been doing, and you're gonna look at this and go, man, what? Like, why don't you just? Like, this seems like the greatest thing in the world. Excuse me, yes and no. It kind of is. Really cool, man. You can lend, you can borrow, you can earn yield, you can stack yield. There's like, I'm just learning it. But you got to watch, like right here, your health factor, right? You want to make sure that stays above 1 or you can get liquidated. Watch your current loan to value, right? So there's still things to learn. There's smart contract risks when you do this stuff. You do it in MetaMask, for example, and you go there and even just to deposit your money on Aave, the Aave smart contract asks you, can I have permission to spend your fees? And the default is unlimited. Aave is a long, battle-tested, great smart contract lending platform. So you can trust your Aaves, right? And even your Curve. We're going to take a bit of a look at Curve. You got to be careful, especially if you start getting into all this degen farming. I don't know if I'm going to do any of that or not. You know, I'm pretty conservative over here. You see my portfolio. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano make up the bulk of it. Or I sprinkle in a little Polkadot. Next highest risky, I mean, my next one's pretty risky, Harmony. But I love me some Harmony, man. Talking about just stacking passive income. This Harmony did a video recently. I am never going to sell my Harmony. Well, you know, I might sell some, but I like all this getting staked. I've earned 231 free Harmony in the last couple days. We're going to earn more in another 484 minutes. I'm closing my eyes on this for the most part. I'm going to check it in 2024. I think Harmony could be a $10 freaking coin by then. Is Aave? Excellent question, Saint Gang Gang. So it is on, so what I'm doing is Polygon Matic on Aave. But there is, so let's look at Aave. Here's my Aave dashboard. Here are the markets, and you can see right here, oh, you can't see. You can see right here, my MetaMask is connected via Polygon, right? So you can switch around in your MetaMask. You have to add the Matic mainnet. So I can switch around, and I even have Binance on here. I haven't really used it. There's some stuff you can do in Binance. I might check that out later. They have yield farming, pancake swap, all that BS. But you have to, so here's the problem, deposit. What do we got? All right, so you need Matic to do stuff on the Aave Matic, right? So over here, I would come over here, and here is the regular Aave market. This is Ethereum. If you want to do the Ethereum, this is all you can do. Obviously, you're going to pay much higher gas fees, but you can deposit all these coins, and when you deposit it, this is the APR you get. And on the Ethereum network, for depositing, you also earn yield in free Aave, right? And then you can borrow against it. See, this is what's kind of cool, even on Ethereum. You can borrow, pay 3.7%, but you're going to earn 1.5% in Aave, plus your deposit of 2.5 and all this. So you actually earn more even borrowing against it. And you can take that money that you borrowed and redeposit it back on Aave, and you just kind of compound this yield. But then you can do that over and over. You can turn like 1,000 into 5,000. But again, you got to watch your health factor and all that. So I'm no expert at this stuff. I'm just learning it, right? I'm doing it with small amounts of money. Okay, so lower your little box to the bottom right. Yeah, all right, man. I'm trying to make, so I will in a minute. I'm getting ready to do some stuff in here. Let me close. So you need Matic, and then you're going to need stable coins. So unfortunately, doing this stuff, you're paying exchange fees, you're paying Ethereum transfer fees. All right, one second. And let's do, so I'm going to get some dye, and I'm going to move it over. So I got a little bit of money. What do I got over here? So I got my wallet, I got my balances. I got some US dollar. Well, I need some, should I do USDC or should I do DAI? What do I got over here in Aave? So I'm gonna swap this back over to the Polygon market, because the Polygon market, the fees are just like, they're crazy. It's pennies. Every transaction, like a fraction of a penny. I already have DAI over here, so if I deposit, and these percentages change, so I have quite a bit of DAI. If I want to do, I can do USDC, I guess, or I can do more DAI, right? So if I deposit DAI, I'm going to get 1.75% interest in USDC, and then Polygon Matic is doing a thing until like April of 2022, and these numbers will go down as more and more people do it. But if you deposit USDC, they're also going to pay you 1.65% in DAI. So it might, I'm sorry, in Matic. So if I would do it in DAI, they'll pay me 2.96%. And then you can borrow against it. So we'll go against that a bit. So let's just do USDC. What the hell, right? I'm going to do this on my app really quick. So I can leave this down. All right, so I need to convert some of my cash to USDC. So this is what kind of sucks, man. You gotta buy USDC with your cash. There's probably cheaper, better ways to do this, but I'm just being a little bit convenient right now. So in order to do this, I got to find USDC, and Binance does not make that easy because they don't do it in alphabetical order. Why is this so difficult, Binance? USDC. All right, I see DAI. Maybe I just go for the DAI again. Binance, I don't want Binance dollars. Oh, the amazing content. Tether, I don't want Tether. I don't want the Tether this time. Do I need to turn? Sometimes this thing turns off coins. It's very frustrating. Add a coin. It just randomly turns it off. I feel like CZ over there effing with me. All right. How do you make a stream exciting when you can't find a coin on your Binance app? There we go. USDC is turned on. Maybe. All right. I'm just at this point. I'm just gonna do DAI again. I don't know. My OCD is kicking in. I'm looking one last time for USDC. Augur, Solana, USDC. There we go. Oh wait, that's not the buy page though. All right, let's try this again. You gotta be a freaking MIT graduate to learn how to use this app half the time. All right, Cardano. I'd love to buy some more Cardano. Tether. EOS. No, Elron. Let's buy some more Elron. All right, I'm buying some more DAI. So here we go. I'm going to buy $5,000 in DAI, which is quite a bit. Actually, I'm going to make it $5,050 because I'm going to pay some fees. Preview purchase. It's going to cost me $25. Take my cash over. So whatever, man. It's frustrating. All right, so I got me some DAI. Now I want to take my DAI. Let's move this back up. I want to take my DAI. Let's see. Hopefully I got this by now. This takes a minute or two. All right, I got DAI. So I need to withdraw this. I got to do this on the Ethereum network, right? So I got to withdraw. Make sure you put your little MetaMask. This is on the Ethereum network. You don't want to send this to whatchamacallit. It's going to cost me 19 DAI to do this. So I just spent $45 in fees to get 50. Oh my gosh. This is why, like, when you're first starting out, the fees will kill you. All right, so I'm going to send this over to my MetaMask. We're going to max it out. I can't max that out because I have to give, so I'm going to give it 4,095 because you need to save money for the transaction fee. All right. This is a lot of work and a lot of fees, but I tell you what, man, if you can just continue, you'll finally see the payoff, won't you? Because you can start trading and doing things, and it's fraction of a penny. So if you continue to do that on Quicks or Uniswap, it's crazy Ethereum gas fees all the time, and that's why I'm excited about things like Cardano, right? Cardano is going to have this same kind of stuff, but it's not like I'm going to be ready to just jump right into these type of liquidity providers on Cardano because, you know, you got to worry about getting hacked and etc. and things like that because, you know, you hear about your bakery swaps and all these different things getting hacked on Binance Smart Chain right now. So unlike Aave, you know, again, battle tested, been around a long time. So now Binance, the one good thing about Binance is they have really good security. So I got to go to my email and verify. And with that, you know, they also have anti-phishing codes. I got to click on the link and I got to do my two-factor authentication again. So again, love the security. Love the security at Binance. All right, so that's sending to my MetaMask wallet. I don't know how much longer that's going to take. So again, that's being sent to my MetaMask wallet in the Ethereum network. Go over to my assets. The DAI has not shown up yet. We can come over here deposit and withdrawal history. We can go to crypto. This should be pretty quick. All right, this should be pretty quick. So that's processing. All right, so the idea is we're going to get my DAI on Ethereum. And then you got to transfer it. So we're going to come over here to this Matic bridge, right? And you got to transfer it from your Ethereum mainnet over to your Matic network, right? Seems like a lot, but after you do, like how easy was, yeah, I don't know, most people don't do this these days, but how easy was balancing your checkbook when you first started doing it, right? Pain in the ass, wasn't a lot of fun, wasn't that easy. So you get used to doing this. It took me a little while to figure out, but now you're seeing all the steps, so it's not that bad. So let's see, we can close that. My DAI might be there by now. There we go. I could have sworn, why is there only, did I send a weird amount? I must have. I thought I was doing 4,000. Let's see what I did. Wallet balance. I thought I did. I'm tired, boys and girls. I thought I did more. So, withdraw 4,000. Oh, I did a weird 4,076. I meant to do 4,976. See, now I'm gonna have to pay more fees. All right, whatever. So I got my DAI over here, and this is on the Ethereum network. So I'm gonna come over to the Matic bridge, and then I can say, I need to send my DAI. This is just a bridge that sends your DAI from your Ethereum MetaMask to your Polygon MetaMask. So I'm gonna click max. Let's see, we gotta refresh this. Need to pick DAI. There we go. It sees it. I can hit max. And so now you need Matic to do these transactions. And in that previous thread, I showed you how to, new here. What are you I am HUTMF, a Bitcoin miner stock. They are about to get listed on the NASDAQ. It pumped. So are they changing their symbol? What's their NASDAQ symbol going to be? All right, so this takes DAI. I believe this takes DAI to transfer this. And this is like a two-step process. So let me get this going. I'm going to take all my DAI stablecoin and move it over to the Matic network. Right now it's on my Ethereum wallet, but I want to move this over to my Matic. So I'm going to hit transfer. You got to hit continue. It's going to tell you it's going to cost this amount. So I'm going to change this to, just to be safe, I'm going to change this to 4,075. I want to save some money for fees. I don't want this to error out, right? So I'm going to continue. This takes a while. Transaction fee, it tells you all your fees. Continue, and then you got to come over here and confirm. This thing's going to go. HUT. So this is going to take a few minutes. So we got some stuff to talk about. All right. So this transaction is in process. This is a two-step process. Again, it's a little bit of work, man, but you're going to see some payoffs, and you can see the transactions confirming down here. We can move this down because I'm not going to be in finance anymore. What's the Bitcoin doing? Is it going to break out? Is it going to break out of the triangle? See, how much? What's the price of this ticker? Let's pull it up and I don't even know. Does Trading View Hut Mining Group up $5 OTC? A little gap down. It looks like. When's it getting listed? From the news yesterday. Oh, but now it's back under. Yeah. Yeah. We'll have to watch this. Maybe I'll move some of my. How much do I got Marn right? I think only 100 shares each. Tesla now taking it on the nose. They're down $7. Is the NASDAQ taking it? No, the NASDAQ's up 20. What's going on at Tesla? Didn't they do a plaid release? Tell you what, man, a lot of them YouTubers, a lot of those crypto people canceling their Teslas. They are mad at Elon. I don't think it's that big a deal. There's a lot of that news though lately though about the EM whatever, the energy whatever, and the banking. A lot of people are talking about it. Looks like it could be quite the what's the word I'm looking for? Quite the mafia. The banking mafia is going ham now, using energy and all that stuff against you. All right, let's see how our transfer is doing. The Matic confirmed. So this is still going. It's going to complete here in a bit. And then the coins will show up. We're going to hop. So you can see it left my Ethereum wallet. I'm going to hop on over to my Matic mainnet. And I do got some Matic. So again, the big problem I had, you can go to the like Faucet and the mac and cheese, and get free Matic. But it only gives you 0.001 Matic. And in order to, and this was the big hang up for me, in order to deposit on Aave and use Aave to give it permission the first time, that took 0.01 Matic. Very annoying. So I had to buy Matic, and I had to do all this Matic bridge crap with Matic and transfer Matic. I paid like about $100 in Matic, and by the time I got it all transferred over and fees and everything, it was like 50 bucks. Yeah, man. They're going the IMF too, like a lot of people are talking. There's some shit that could pop off with crypto that's it's all dude, it's all freaking manipulation. It's very annoying. It's the rich trying to grab it all right now and manipulate it, man. It's very frustrating. The IMF, the banking, you know, IMF is going after El Salvador now, and I don't know how that's going to affect all these other countries that want to do it. Extremely frustrating. I'm very happy for all these third world Central American countries trying to turn it around, man. They're doing the smart thing. Again, I said this yesterday, if we might be the third world country and they might be the Middle East of the Central America, right? Let's see. So Matt, oh, I'm sorry. My apologies, Saint Gang. But don't tell me what to do. I kid. All right, so Matic lowers the Ethereum gas fees dramatically, but then does it cost you a little bit of Matic? Yes. So getting all your money transferred, or getting money transferred over to Matic takes, you know, you got to spend Ethereum fees, and it's kind of annoying, but I think the fees are a lot less when you transfer it over versus like just straight Ethereum. Somehow it reduces it. So this Matic is all layer 2. So once it's all on Matic, which I'm going to have some money over in Matic here, all my DAI over in Matic here pretty soon. You can see this takes 7-8 minutes. There's all the transactions I do on the Aave Polygon Matic, and all the transactions I do on Curve Matic. And then there's a Quick Swap or Sushi Swap. Yeah, there's Quick Swap that I've already done some things with, and we'll do a little fun with that today. And there's also stuff you can do on Sushi Swap that I haven't looked at yet. But all these transactions, excuse me, it's like 0.001 Matic to make every one of these, right? So I deposit my money on Aave, 0.001 Matic. And what is that, like a fraction of a penny? Then I can take, so your mind's going to be blown here pretty soon, dude. This stuff is so much fun and amazing. You got to be careful though, right? You got to like, there's a lot of people out here starting to do this. There's a lot of videos on this. I'm on the Polygon. So you can see, like I said, I deposited all this DAI yesterday, and I've already borrowed $1,600 against it, right? I took that money, I took that $1,600 and I went to Quick Swap. I went to Quick Swap, because once you borrow this money, once you borrow this money, it shows back up in your MetaMask, and you can redeposit it, right? So you can redeposit again. When you deposit DAI, you earn 2.84% interest on that DAI, and Matic is paying you interest, as you know, to provide liquidity up to the next year. So you can see up here, I've already earned 0.45 Matic yesterday. Not a tremendous amount of money, but I don't have a tremendous amount of money on here, and it hasn't even been 24 hours yet. So you can take this DAI and you can borrow against it, right? So I first deposited $2,000 and then I borrowed 70, roughly 75%. I've deposited more and I can borrow more. I am going to borrow more here in a second and show you. But again, I took the money because it puts this money. So this is, you're kind of getting paid to leverage this trade if you want. So again, when it's stable coin, it's a lot safer than if you're, because I also deposited some Ethereum and I borrowed some Tether against that Ethereum. Well, you got to be a lot more careful there because Ethereum could tank, right? And then you could be at risk of being liquidation. But I'm over collateralized right now, and I'm going to continue to do that. And I'm going to, you know, I'm just keeping it small. I'm learning how to do this. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunity. And this will probably be a great way to make passive income in bull and bear markets. All right, so let's see what's going on. This is still taking its time. Again, I took out this DAI that you borrowed. You're paying 3.97% interest to borrow it, but you're getting paid over here the 2.84 for having it on the exchange, 2.96 in Matic to provide liquidity, and then Matic is paying you 3.72% to borrow against it. So you're earning free Matic, right? And again, everyone like, hey Tom, why wouldn't you just go crazy and put all your money there? Well, you know, there's risks. There's smart contract risks. Again, you gotta, like, if you're not careful, whenever you go yield farm somewhere, you got to give them permission, the smart contract permission to spend your fees, right? And it's by default unlimited. So if they rug pull you, there's been examples where people have had all their money taken out of MetaMask. Again, I'm doing it on Aave, I'm doing it on Curve. It's fairly like battle tested, been around, especially Aave, for a long time. And I'm doing it with the smallish amounts of monies, and I'm watching my health factor. I'm at 3.25. Like, I'm crazy. I'm being crazy conservative right now. All right, why is this taking so long? So yeah, it does take about 7-8 minutes to get over. Is QuickSwap a yes? No, it is for Matic stuff, right? I'm not an expert on what all quick, but here's all the coins they have, right? They don't have a Curve. They don't have a lot of stuff that I'm really, DSLA gets a lot of, you can buy Super Farm on here too. But you can swap, they have Decentraland, which is great. So you can buy and swap all these coins on, so maybe I'll do something with the DAI I did. And I can show you that too. Let's see what else they have on here. Anything interesting? Krill. You can get Matic wrapped Aave. And I think you can that redeposits back on your Aave dashboard. And then, so you can just kind of like compound and stack these yields, right? Again, I'm just learning. I'm just learning this, but it's a lot of fun and it's exciting. DeFi is exciting. Not like, end of the day, man, it is exciting to know you don't need a bank, period. And this is early. Put all your money on a Ledger wallet. Again, trade-offs. Put all your money on a Ledger wallet. You got to protect that shit with your life. You got to make sure your keys are safe, right? And that's scary as hell, right? It's kind of like burying your cash in the backyard. What if someone just happens to stumble across it? What if you're forgetful? You forget your keys. You forget where you put your keys, or you know, your house burns down and you didn't have your keys in a safety deposit box. You had your keys in a safety deposit box and the bank got robbed. You have, I mean, there's endless examples. St. Gang will say memorize it. Goddamn, bro, how many different keys do you want me to memorize? And what happens when I get hit on the head? Of course, still pay your taxes. This is the thing though, man. Like, I feel like this could be a pretty easy way to skirt your taxes, and that is one thing that concerns me. I don't know if these tax programs can go through your MetaMask history. So I'm not going to go too crazy doing this because I don't want my life to be miserable during tax time. And I gotta look into whether or not that is the case. Am I missing a step here? I feel like this should have happened by now. You gotta have a little patience, I guess. It's annoying. See, if you get impatient and refresh the page, which I've been known to do, it should say transactions somewhere. Sometimes, though, this might be all what it takes. I could have sworn there would still be a transaction. All right, let's see if this just eventually finished. See, this is what's scary, man. Like, what if you make a mistake? Now if my die doesn't, so my die showed up. It never showed completed. There's a bit of a glitch. It's got a weird symbol. I don't know why it's a weird symbol. All right, so I have my die on the Matic network. I can come over to Aave and then I can go deposit die, right? I've already got die, but now I have more to deposit. So I can hit max, and I can deposit the whole amount because it's going to use Matic. It's going to use Matic for my wallet. And I have plenty of Matic. This is thousands and thousands of transactions now. So I'm going to deposit all my die. You got to approve it. It's going to raise my health factor. See, it's going to cost 0.001 die. Are you freaking kidding me? What's the price of die right now? Like $1.40? Confirm. What's the price of Ethereum? Should I borrow some? What should I buy? Or some Bitcoin? I feel like Bitcoin's a safer play to buy right now. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. All right, let's go to the dashboard. I now have 9,000 DAI over here. I'm only borrowing 1,600 of it. I can come over here and I can borrow. This is crazy. I can borrow another $7,000 against it. So now that would put my new health factor at 1.07. Again, you don't want to get to 1. You get to 1 and it's game over. But it's pretty hard when it's a stable coin to get liquidated. I almost said the 3 words. However, I'm not going to just YOLO and borrow the whole thing. We're just playing it safe over here. So I'm just going to borrow. I want to borrow. We're going to buy $2,000. Now let's do, yeah, we'll do 2,000. We'll do, what do we want to do? Actually, you know, one of the things I should have done. All right, we're going to borrow 2,200, right? Because I want to show you something on Curve too. All right, so it's telling you, you got to click this little button. Yes, I'll pay you a little 3.97%. So now I'm borrowing it. My new health factor is 2.3, which is crazy high. Oh no, I got to pay another 0.001 in Matic. Wow, that's rough. All right, so now it's going to drop this $2,200. This is crazy, right? So it just put that money I borrowed into my wallet. So if we go back to the dashboard, I can theoretically deposit that money back into Aave and even borrow more against it. I could turn this $20,000 or this $9,000 balance. I could easily turn that into $20,000. I don't know what my health factor would be at that point. Again, it's a lot safer with stablecoin because stablecoin fluctuates very minimally depending on how much is being put in versus inflows versus outflows. But again, I'm getting paid 2.83% on this 9,000. Matic is paying me 2.95% to put it here. So that's almost 5%. It's costing me 4% to borrow against it. And that's almost a wash just in the borrow fees because Matic is paying me 3.72%. So I'm not going to claim this because as you claim it, you pay a little bit of Matic fee. So I'm going to let that build up for a while. I'll be curious to see how much Matic I'll have by tomorrow. So anyway, again, I have 2,200 DAI. I could come over to Quick Swap. Ooh, man. All right. So I'm going to buy some Bitcoin. And it's going to be wrapped. Is this it? Bitcoin. ETC. ETC. Wrap Bitcoin. I want to buy some wrap Bitcoin. Wrap Bitcoin, we need to add the token. So this is wrapped on the Matic network. Why? All right, ETC in the place to be. Oh wait, I have to, I gotta pick DAI, and then I want to buy Bitcoin. Duh, Tom. All right, so I'm gonna buy $2,000 of Bitcoin. Swap, it's gonna cost me 11.98 DAI. So there is a different fee over here for the liquidity. Because the liquidity provider, you got to pay a fee, and then the DAI, right? So whatever. I'm going to buy $2,000 of wrap Bitcoin. And this is it's going to cost me $12. I think it would be a lot more on Uniswap, right? And then it's going to cost me a little bit, 0.0003 DAI. I'm sorry, DAI, Matic. Confirm, close. And I now have 0.05 Bitcoin. So I just basically bought $2,000 of Bitcoin with money I'm earning money on. And I'm going to come back over here, go to the markets, and I'm going to deposit the Bitcoin. So I'm basically getting paid to go long Bitcoin, getting paid to go long a coin. I want to be long a little bit right now. How freaking crazy is that? It's gonna lower my health factor a little bit. Actually, that probably raised it. Oh no, I gotta pay another 0.001 in Matic. Wrap this up. All right, so now I've just, didn't I already do that? Let's go. I think that maybe that took 2 transactions. So I had to pay 0.02. All right, so now I have the Bitcoin deposit over here, and I'm earning interest on that Bitcoin, and I'm earning free Matic on that Bitcoin. It's freaking insane. My health factor is at 2.66. That's really good. That's really amazing. So there's other things you can do with that money. You can use Sushi Swap. That's something I'm going to play with in the future. We'll definitely do some stuff on that. If you have not hit that like button, be sure to do so. This is, all right, so what do you mean? Wow, so Matic is, yeah, brother. All right, it is, but you know, this stuff's going to be coming on Cardano and etc. too, but you're going to want to give that some time. So what do you mean? So right now I'm doing all my depositing on Aave, and then I'm borrowing against it on Aave. Matic is providing huge incentives to do this on Aave to provide liquidity for their token. At the end of the day, I'm not like super bullish that the Matic token is going to go to the moon or anything because of, you know, this, but I love the project, and I think it'll probably go up in value. I don't know that it's going to go up like 10x in value, and there's going to be lots of things. But again, you can do a lot of things with Aave. This is amazing, right? I just borrowed against it. I'm getting paid. I'm getting freaking paid to borrow money and then take that money, go buy, for example, one example I just showed you. I could have just redeposited that DAI back in and even compounded my interest a more stable method. But I really like the price of Bitcoin right now. So instead I bought $2,000 of Bitcoin. So there's some risk there. If Bitcoin crashes $10,000, it's going to change my health factor some. Again, the way you're going to do riskier assets, like I did buy some Ethereum, I did buy some Bitcoin. You got to watch this number, and you got to make sure you have the collateral in there because you can get liquidated. You just want to do stablecoin, that's going to be a lot safer. So another thing you can do with your money is you can come over to Curve, right? And I'm just starting to learn this. So from what I can tell, they only really have 2 things you can do on Curve Polygon. You can buy, I can buy Aave or I can buy Curve. I actually did a little bit of Curve on accident yesterday. When you do that, when you buy Curve, they're going to pay you 14.21% interest in that. If you buy Aave with it, they're going to pay you 4.2.8%. And you can just go straight to Curve. You don't have to go to Aave and borrow it. You can just go straight to Curve with your money and do this. So if I buy Aave, they're going to pay me 4.2.8% in Aave. And Matic's going to pay me 17%. So I'm going to click on this. I got this $200, right, that I have left over from that $2,200. I want to come over to deposit 200, and then I don't see deposit and stake on Gauge. I think is the best way to do it, or just deposit. Let's see what this does. I'm just learning, right? And then, so here's the thing I was talking about: smart contract, edit permission, allow Polygon Curve to spin your DAI. You want, you can come in here and, because the default's unlimited, and you can set this to a custom amount, right? So that's something you may want to consider doing. But you got to allow the smart contract to spin. And then, I don't know if I just did something, to be honest. All right, so this is the Curve, is something I'm still kind of learning, right? Too many arguments. Home. All right, careers, please confirm deposit. All right, how do I do that? See, now I'm kind of like, I don't know what's going on. Come over here, let's see if I can figure this out. Deposit, too many, please confirm deposit. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna learn Curve a little bit more going in the future. Let's see this. Thank you, Saint Gang Gang. Yes, man. I know it's not like, I'm just learning, so it's not very fluid, but at the same time, man, trust me, the first time going through this took 2 days, right? A lot of pain, a lot of Reddits, a lot of sending Pablo. And that's what's crazy, man. I send a freaking email support to Aave and got a reply. I sent it after hours. I got a reply the next day. I ran into another problem. I replied back to that. Pablo replied back again, doing God's work in under an hour, right? Try and get support at freaking Robinhood. All right, yeah. Well, I definitely want to keep it above 1. I'm going to be much more over collateralized than a lot of these people out there, man. I've watched a few videos. I've been watching a lot of these videos lately. There's going to be a lot to learn. I've been seeing some people. See, I got something going on. I need to confirm. Did I wonder if I just refresh? Probably not. So I probably gummed up my MetaMask now. So there is a bit of a learning curve to this. It may seem complicated. You just got to do it. You just got to do it a few times. Be careful, be small. The thing that sucks about being small, again, and the thing that really hurt, is I had to buy Matic, right? I had to buy like $100 in Matic or $50 in Matic. I don't even remember. It costs you the exchange fee to buy Matic. And then it costs like, I think I bought $100 or $50, but it cost me like $20 in Matic just to transfer that over to my MetaMask. And then once you bridge it over, now I have tons of Matic, right? And I even deposited most of that. Yeah, I must have done $100, right? By the time it was all said and done, it cost me $30 just to get my Matic, because I still have like $10 in my MetaMask. But now I'm earning, I don't really care about earning my Matic. Now I just have a shit ton of Matic to do transactions for the like probably next million years. So so whenever, that's the thing, you connect to these D apps and you connect your wallet, right? It'll ask you, and you can do Coinbase too. You saw my Coinbase pop up, but it'll tell you to connect your wallet, and that's the thing, right? Like it'll show you I'm connected to the Polygon, right? If I switch this over to Ethereum, it's gonna cause this to like refresh, and I'm still, now it switched me, I'm still on the Polygon, so I'm not gonna be able to do anything. So I would want to switch this over to Aave, but I don't have any money, right? And so that's the same thing when I went to Curve. I don't know if it shows you, Wrong network. Yeah, so see, connect to the Polygon. These D apps connect to your wallet. And then with the Aave, I can completely, so this is, you'll love this thing, gang. So I'll do this really quick for you. Let's see, completely disconnect, right? And then you can connect your wallet. These are all the different wallet types. You can even do Ledger, right? So I need to get on the Ledger. I've just been lazy about that. I'm eventually probably going to be one of those tinfoil hat guys like you. Thank you, you too, Saint Gang. I'm probably eventually going to be one of those tinfoil hat guys like you and get my Ledger set up and live in my bunker up in the Alps. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. I really appreciate it. Hit them like buttons, hit them subscribe buttons. Hopefully you learn from the content. We'll be doing a lot more of this going forward. I love making money. I love making passive income. We're going to make passive income yield farming. There's going to be Aave. There's going to be stuff coming on Harmony that I'm going to be really excited about. Polkadot. There's going to be a lot of opportunity. Even during the bear market, man, plenty of content. We're gonna be making yield on yield on yield and taking these opportunities in the DeFi market as they come, plus accumulating, if that bear market comes, accumulating more coin. Let's do a quick wrap up of what prices are. We're probably still in the triangles. What do you know? We are 37.2 Bitcoin, 24.5 Ethereum. Ethereum's kind of breaking down a little bit. Cardano's saying breaking down. These altcoins are struggling. The Bitcoin dominance is rising. Polkadot, yeah, it's in the middle. You know, it's got the Kusama parachains coming up. I'll be back 6:25 a.m. Oh, it's Friday. Man, what a long week. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a video on Sunday. I've kind of been hit or miss on those. Lately, the weekends are, I've got to recoup and I'm just too freaking tired. Worst case, I'll be back. I might do a pop-up video. I mean, I'm having so much fun with this yield farming. I might do a pop-up video. Well, you got to make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Pop up, do a little yield farming. Maybe I find a little degen activity to go through $100 at or something. Have a little fun. Who knows? We might get crazy around here. Or I'll be back 6:25 a.m. PST Monday morning. Love you all and peace.